Finally.
Finally final?
But it was fun.
Yeah, some goof up.
Thank God he had a sense of humor.
Yeah, and that you could think up a line for them just like that.
A toast for you, it was nothing.
That's what I like about you. You're so modest.
Well, when you're as talented as I am, you can afford to be.
Oh.
No, but seriously, it was good working with you.
Likewise, kid. Oh, I think it's time to call it a day, man.
Definitely.
Come on, let's go.
No way. I can't move.
Okay, let me help you then. Come on. Up we go.
Whoa. Cleaning out these books was the best thing we could do. They just have to be pulled out and sorted out again.
Why do you have to behave like your mother? Why this mania for cleaning up? It will take weeks.
Don't worry, Daddy, I'm helping you. Hey, that's Mummy. From your 1 cup of coffee.
Give it to me.
What does that mean?
Give it to me. It's nothing you'd be interested in hearing about.
Never mind, I want to hear about it. Tell me.
Don't you have to go, Shivani?
That doesn't matter. I want to know anyway.
You want an abridged version or the full form?
Leaving out no detail, however insignificant.
Reading out Sherlock Holmes to you as bedtime stories was obviously a mistake. Anyway, I met your mother in college. I was in the first year. The class was economics, and we had a great debate.
What was the topic?
Well, I almost blushed to mention it, but some smart aleck thought it up. It was Marxism gets full points on economic theory, but 0 on predictive power.
So what smart Alec thought of that?
Well, I can't tell you a lie.
Tell it, please.
I did.
Daddy, that's a very low PJ.
But I was in the first year. Anyway, your mother thought it was a poor joke too. Anyway, we were both on the opposite side of the fences, and both of us were quite good at debating.
Don't I know that?
Yes, but when the counting took place, we split the house equally. Half of the people voted for your mother, and the other half voted for me.
So what happened?
There was a recount. I thought I would do the sporting thing by voting for her. And therefore I thought she would vote for me.
The suspense is killing me. What happened?
She voted for herself.
But that still doesn't answer my question. What is this 1 cup of coffee?
Because your mother didn't tell me her name, you see.
So why didn't you ask one of her friends?
They didn't tell me either. I only knew she was very fond of coffee, because whenever she entered the college canteen, the canteen owner would yell, 1 cup of coffee! And so that's how I started calling her 1 cup of coffee.
How romantic. So you just said, hi, 1 cup of coffee. Can I take you out 1 cup of coffee?
No. I only referred to her as that. Of course, my friends knew all about it, and they always said, take 1 cup of coffee.
So how did you get to know her name?
You see, I was a poor student on scholarship. I had to work in the library every week for 8 hours at least. One day she came to return a book, and without looking at the librarian, she handed over her card. I took it and said, thank you, Meena. And that's it.
Did you love her then?
I really don't know when I fell in love. And I don't think she would have been able to tell you when she fell in love either. You see, it was different during that time. It was not so easily acceptable. I still remember the upper class girls used to come with their ayahs. The ayahs would wait downstairs, and when the class got over, they would shepherd their charges into the respective family cars, and off they went.
Weird. Was Mummy one of them?
Oh, no. Your mummy was a free spirit. In fact, she was the one who invited me on our first date.
Wow.
Yes, wow, that was it.
So where did you go? What did you eat? Tell me everything.
Well, we went for a lecture.
A lecture?
An illustrated lecture on the Art Deco architecture of Bombay.
No way, Daddy.
I'm afraid so. I don't suppose you find it very romantic. But it was heaven. Here I was on my first date in a darkened hall with a girl I loved. And we were together. That was enough.
Oh, Daddy, how lovely.
Yes, it was enough. And Shivani, one day, when you'll truly fall in love, you'll find you don't need these candlesticks, the roses, the wine, although it's good to have them. But having one person so near to you is enough happiness, more than one can bear.
So much love. Where did it all go?
I don't know about it myself. I don't have any answers, Shivani. I just knew it was wonderful to be acknowledged as a pair. To know that whenever she would enter the classroom, her eyes would scan the benches until they rested on me.
Then she came and sat next to you.
Huh? No, no. The girls sat separately and the boys sat separately. I mean, there was no physical division, but there was an invisible line which nobody ever crossed.
It sounds like the Middle Ages or something.
But the Middle Ages were also renowned for their chivalry.
Shivani, I think the client meeting will probably get late, so I'll drop you home then.
Oh, don't worry about that. I'll be fine.
No, I can't let you go all alone. Besides, Sharma lives out in the sticks here.
I won't be alone.
Oh,
See, Rajat works that side of town, so he said he'd drop me home.
Shivani, about Rajat.
What about him?
I think you should keep him at arm's distance.
That's funny. That's what he says about you.
But this is different. That's exactly what I'm trying to say.
How is it different?
Let's face it, Shivani. He's far too radical for someone as level-headed as you are.
I used to be that way.
You used to be that way. So were we all. But all of us grow up and grow out of this. Tell me, do you really see yourself spending the rest of your life pitting against windmills? Things don't work that way. The glorious revolution hasn't happened and it won't happen now.
Look, I can't let you decide.
Decide what? Who your friends should be? I know I don't have the right to and no one else does. I am just offering plain advice. Just promise me one thing.
What?
That you'll think about what I've said.
Nobody asked me, but here's my advice.
So, you'll be coming to the demonstration tomorrow, won't you?
Well, you know I have a meeting with Abhay tomorrow and a client, but you said you'd come and pick me up after that?
And what happens if you get delayed? Should I just wait for you?
I didn't ask you to come, you volunteered. But if it's a problem,
No.
I'll...
No problem. Anything for you.
Anything?
Anything.
What if I asked you not to go to the demonstration tomorrow?
Shivani?
That's what anything means when men say it.
Shivani, what's going on here?
I don't know. I don't understand. I'm just confused.
Anyway, I have some news for you.
What is it?
Your father's treading on some very important people's toes, Shivani.
So what's new?
No, this is serious. There's some very important people involved now.
Like who? And how do you know?
Just rumors.
Those have always been there about him. He's such a maverick. He can deal with it. Don't worry.
No, I'm not worried. But if I was your father, then I'd be worried.
Professor Shaw! Hello, Victor Menezes of the CBI. Good to see you, friend. And how are you? What have you been doing? Tell me something exciting about yourself.
Professor, sorry to interrupt, but do we complete the conversation here or maybe go in?
Have you brought your search warrant?
Search me!
Can I get you anything?
Nothing at all, Professor. You see, I have a golden principle. Never ask a person who's living alone for anything except water. Anyway, I'm not thirsty either.
No trouble. Can I get you anything?
Professor, you know me. I never stand on formalities. Anyway, tell me, how have you been?
Getting on. But Shivani is doing extremely well. She's joined this advertising concern and they're producing a lot of good stuff there.
Yes, I know. But I think you should keep those baby pictures off.
Have I ever forced a baby pictures on you?
All the time. Anyway, it's nice to know one of you has settled down.
She has, but you can't teach an old dog like me new tricks.
Yes, neither can you straighten a dog's tail. Professor, I think you should be a little careful.
Careful, Victor. But I always look both ways before I cross the roads.
This is no laughing matter. Look, Professor, we all know you for your fiery lectures. That's one of the reasons why you're such a popular teacher, such a valuable one at that. But I think the time has come for you to tone down your lectures a bit.
Victor Menezes, whatever else, I never say anything actionable. I never lie. And whatever I say is supported by cold, hard facts.
I know, Professor. But you can't attack a generous sponsor of your own institution, the institution where you teach.
Why must we construe every criticism as an attack in this country? Why can't we maintain a dialogue?
We can, Professor, you and I can. But as we aim higher,
So I should shut up, is that it?
No. All that I'm suggesting is that you...
I tone it down a little. Yes, I've heard that before. Look, Victor, I don't believe my students are idiots. And I don't believe that despite the polemics in my class, they have to follow everything I say. They can go out of the classroom and decide what they want to do.
That's what Socrates did. Look where it got him.
A place in history, immortality. Bring on the hemlock.
So you won't listen?
I always listen, Victor. But whether I'll act on what I hear is a different matter.
Look, Professor, if there's a riot on the campus, it could lead to serious trouble.
A riot on the campus because of my lectures? You must be joking, Victor.
I'm not joking, Professor.
Shivani, have you followed up on that photographer?
No, I thought you were going to call him.
All right, I'll call him later. Hello. Yeah, Akash, bolo. No, not particularly. Why? Right now, Akash, why couldn't have you headed him off? I don't suppose there's anything I can do rather than just standing at the gate and sending him away. Okay, alright. Yeah, bye. Parents, man, I tell you.
Hello. Hello, I hope I'm not disturbing you.
Well, actually, you are. Anyway, just come.
ठीक है बाबा ठीक है. You are become a big man na. So now you have no time for your old man. See, no youth support in my old age. You are Shivani, no?
This is Shivani.
Ah, hello, I am Anil.
Hi, Uncle.
Uncle? Hey, no uncle binkle. After some time you'll start calling me something else.
I don't understand.
What he means is that whoever meets him starts calling him different names.
Kara, tingle kara. Make fun of me in front of my.
But sit down.
Yes.
Would you like some tea, some cold drink?
Hey, Bag, if I want tea, I will ask for it. I don't have to wait for somebody to ask me for tea in my own son's cabin. Hey, am I right?
Absolutely.
Ah, how old are you?
I'm sorry.
Hey, I said, how old are you?
Baba,
Huh?
that's not what she meant. She means that she doesn't want to answer your question.
Hey, what nonsense. She is not that old to lie about her age. Hey?
22. I'm 22.
See, 22. Very good, very good.
Anyway, did you want anything?
Ghani Desai, always asking questions, always asking questions. Acha, do you know cooking? Cooking?
No, I'm afraid I don't.
No? Oh. Hey, no problem. No problem. Arey, you are an intelligent girl. Hushar as tu, you will learn. You know, Abhay is always telling me all the things about you. Always.
Really?
Huh? You know, actually, good cooking is a must for
If you didn't have any specific work, maybe we could get on with ours.
Yeah,
We
but-
have deadlines to keep, you know.
You sit. I'm not disturbing you. You carry on with your work. I'm talking to her. You know, Shivani, it is so nice to see both of you working together, you know. Pagdi, baravat.
Will you excuse me? I'll just make a phone call.
Ah, yes. Huh.
We can meet some other time. Come on.
Hey, but yeah, I know about your ad business.
Hello?
Rush all the
Rajat.
way.
Hi. Are we meeting tonight? Yes, I just called to check. I know I'll be late. Okay, I'll see you then. Bye.
Come on, Baba. We have to leave. Come on. We leave now. We can meet some other time.
Hey, but you keep on.
Well, Shivani, what can I say? He's my father. He's just like that.
He's not just like that. He was very clearly misled.
And what do you mean?
Why does he think we're getting married?
Shivani, you know what parents are. I mean, they can take a molehill and make a marriage out of it.
So you have to show them molehill first, right?
Shivani, I promise you I didn't. I may have mentioned your name once or twice in passing, but that's all about.
Once or twice in passing, he was ready to arrive with a barat.
Well, I thought a court marriage would be the best.
Why can't you be serious for once? All I'm saying is I don't want him to be misled into thinking that there's something serious between you and me.
But Shivani, isn't there? Oh, all right. This may have been a bit premature.
No, you're right. I don't know what's happening to me and there's Rajat as well.
Ah, yes. There's Rajat, of
Look,
course.
I know how you feel about him, but I'm not as idealistic as him anymore. I mean, you said yourself I'm not as far out there as I used to be. And we used to be friends.
Friends?
Yeah, we went around in college. I thought I loved him. But now,
Yes.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Abhay, you are here?
Yes, I'm here.
Abhay,
Yes.
Abhay, I'm sorry.
Well, I hope you are. You know how much you embarrassed me?
I know. You know, I told Akash also. What a buddhu I have been. This anger of mine, it makes other people's lives miserable.
Oh, it's all right.
I mean, if I've made your life miserable, please forgive me.
No, it's okay. Things will work out.
No, but you first tell me, who is this Kabab Mein Haddi? Who is this Rajit?
Now, Baba, you don't start anything else. I'm telling you.
No, I'm not starting anything. Abhay, I may be a buddhu, but I'm not stupid. Huh?
Oh, forgive me, Baba. I didn't know there was a difference.
No, but you tell me, who is this Rajit?
So you don't give up, do you? Okay. Rajit is a friend of Shivani's. I think he's a college friend.
College friend. And he doesn't have a buddhu father.
Don't worry. Shivani is an intelligent woman. And I guess she'll realize that we're right for each other.
So you're serious? Till the end?
Till the end.
Good.
One mouthful of sky. So let's make a start and give me your hand. Divided we fall, together we stand. Earth, wind, and rain and fire. Wealth, power, blood, desire. One goal to live for before we die. One taste of glory.